In Hosea chapter 11, God recalls his deep love for Israel, saying that when Israel was a child, he loved him and called his son out of Egypt. Despite God's care, the more he called them, the more they went after idols and sacrificed to Baalim. He tenderly guided them, teaching them to walk and healing them, yet they did not recognize his love. Instead, they turned away from him, and now they will be taken captive to Assyria because of their refusal to return to God. In his sorrow, God declares that his heart is turned within him, filled with compassion for his people. Though they deserve destruction like Sodom and Gomorrah, he will not utterly destroy them. His mercy prevents him from carrying out his full wrath upon them. Unlike man, God is not driven by uncontrolled anger, and he promises that he will not completely abandon Israel. Instead, he will one day call them back, and they will follow him with trembling and reverence. In his sovereignty, God describes how his people will return from their exile. Like a lion roaring, he will summon his children from the west, and they will return from distant lands, including Egypt and Assyria. He will restore them to their own homes, yet they remain stubborn and unwilling to acknowledge his authority. Though he offers restoration, their continued rejection of him will bring further suffering. In their rebellion, Israel surrounds itself with lies and deceit. Though God has been faithful, they have dealt treacherously with him. Judah still walks with God to some extent, but Israel continues in unfaithfulness. Despite all of this, God's love remains steadfast, and he longs for his people to return to him. He desires to redeem them, but their hearts remain hardened against him, refusing to turn from their wicked ways. Let's now read Hosea chapter 11. When Israel was a child, then I loved him, and called my son out of Egypt. As they called them, so they went from them, they sacrificed unto Baalim, and burned incense to graven images. I taught Ephraim also to go, taking them by their arms, but they knew not that I healed them. I drew them with cords of a man, with bands of love, and I was to them as they that take off the yoke on their jaws, and I laid meat unto them. He shall not return into the land of Egypt, but the Assyrian shall be his king, because they refuse to return. And the sword shall abide on his cities, and shall consume his branches, and devour them, because of their own counsels. And my people are bent to backsliding from me, though they called them to the Most High, none at all would exalt him. How shall I give thee up, Ephraim? How shall I deliver thee, Israel? How shall I make thee as Admah? How shall I set thee as Zeboim? Mine heart is turned within me, my repentings are kindled together. I will not execute the fierceness of mine anger, I will not return to destroy Ephraim, for I am God, and not man, the Holy One in the midst of thee, and I will not enter into the city. They shall walk after the Lord, he shall roar like a lion, when he shall roar, then the children shall tremble from the west. They shall tremble as a bird out of Egypt, and as a dove out of the land of Assyria, and I will place them in their houses, saith the Lord. Ephraim compasseth me about with lies, and the house of Israel with deceit, but Judah yet ruleth with God, and is faithful with the saints. This ends our reading of Hosea chapter 11.